Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Morgan. Yeah, so I thought today we'd do a reading vlog, and I thought it'd be cool to do one today because I'm like out of the house and I'm never out of the house, so that's cool. It's 2 o'clock right now. I woke up at 11 and I had to get ready. I have a dress on. I had to curl some of my hair. But yeah, I had to get ready because I had to go to school today. I just left school. So I had to go to school today, and I took my yearbook pictures today, and I took my senior pictures, which if you guys have graduated, you know, it's like the that drape thing, that whole situation. So I had to do that. Let me close this because I don't know how loud that is. Okay, but yeah, I had to do that, and I took my pictures. I was supposed to take my best friend, but I think she forgot, and she had her mom take her, but she was there at the same time I was, because our appointments were at similar times. And then after we both did it, we were talking afterwards, and she went to her car and she got me my Christmas gift. She got me a Christmas present, guys. Super random. And she was like, she gave it to me. It was a little heavy. I was like, okay. And then she was like, you gotta make sure to refrigerate it quickly. I was like, what? And so I opened it right there, and she got me cheesecake. Oh my God. Like, she got me freaking Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. I'm like, girl, I love you so much. Like, you know me too well. Like, way too well. Like, honestly. Like, this year, if I could have anything for Christmas, it'd be candy. Any kind of dessert, including cheesecake, a book, any kind of book thing. I mean, hey, if you want to get me a new computer, that's cool too. And like, honestly, a Starbucks gift card. That's all I care about. I don't really, you know, maybe be a lot of stuff, but that's all I've been thinking about anyways. And yeah, my mom told me to call her after I was done. I assumed that meant she wanted to hang out, but she was like, she said that she was gonna come to where I was, but she changed her mind, and she told me that I could go home. So I'm going home right now. I think I'm gonna drive. I was literally, I left school, went to Starbucks. Starbucks was closed. I went to their freaking app to try to see what they had, and it was like, I'm sorry, this store is closed. I'm like, what? So I don't know what's going on with that Starbucks, but it was closed. So I'm starving right now. I haven't had any food the whole entire day. I'm annoyed. But that is besides the point right now. So if you guys haven't watched, go check out both my December TBR and my book outlet unboxing, because I got a lot of books that I need to get to, and I'm telling you, like, I am so excited, and like, ooh, I'm really happy because I've been reading A Little Life for way too long now, probably 3 months. It's been a long time. So I've been reading that book for a while, and I'm finally on page 700, so I am making some like amazing progress, and I only have 100 pages left to go. It'd be great to finish tonight. It'd be amazing. I don't truly believe I'm gonna finish the book tonight, but it'd be great if I could. So that is what I'm going to strive for. I feel like lately I've been reading A Little Life and another book, and I've been finishing that book and getting another book on top of A Little Life, and I think I need to just focus all of my attention on A Little Life. So I've been reading A Little Life and Wilder Girls right now, and I need to stop reading Wilder Girls and focus everything on A Little Life so I can get that book out of the way, because I have been reading it too long. You guys know when like you're reading a book and you really like that book, like that book is good, but you realize that you're liking it less because you're taking so much time on it. That is what's happening right now. Like, that book is amazing. It's perfect. It's actually perfect. But the fact that it's taking me 3 months, 4 months to finish this book, it's making me like it less, which is sad, because the amount of time it takes me to read it shouldn't ultimately interfere with the score I give it if I believe the book is great. But that's what it's doing to me. So that's annoying. So yeah, I think I'm gonna drive home, and before I get home, I'm gonna go to the Starbucks that's next to my house and get something from there, and then I'll go home, and I don't know if my mom will be there by then. If she's not, then I will continue this reading vlog and read A Little Life. I've been reading, I like to read with ambiance. Not all the times, but I would say half the times I like to read with some ambiance. And last night, I was in the living room with A Little Life, and my dad was next to me, and he was watching a video or whatever. So I went on my phone and I pretty much just typed in fireplace sounds, and I was watching a YouTube video of a fireplace, and it was very great. It helped me get into reading, and I very much enjoyed that. I've also been watching just read with me's, which is just YouTube videos of people sitting down and reading, and sometimes they'll be outside with nature sounds, sometimes a fireplace, sometimes it's raining, sometimes they'll have music in the backgrounds. I've been watching a lot of those to really get me into reading, because it does help to look at the screen and watch someone else reading. It inspires you, and it really puts you in that reading spirit, if that makes any sense at all. Okay. Yeah, so that's what's happening with me right now. I'm still waiting on my book of the month, and I'm still waiting on Owl Crate. That's annoying, but I'm sure it'll be here soon. But I'll pick it up when I get my Starbucks. Okay. So I'm back, and I'm really annoyed because the first Starbucks is closed, and then the second one doesn't even have my food that I wanted. So all I got was a drink. I feel weird going somewhere and then they don't have what I want, right? I feel weird just leave it, I don't know, it's something humongous, but I feel weird leaving and not getting anything. I don't know, I just feel awkward. It just doesn't feel right. So I got a drink just to get something, and it's a good drink. I like it. I've got it before. It's the iced guava lactine lemonade. It's good. It's good, but it's not food. It's 2:30. I've had food all day, and I went to Starbucks to get food, and I came out here with only a drink. So that's a fail. Wow, what kind of car is that? Bro, the Teslas look ugly as hell. Okay, oh my god, that is so good. Guava is woo! Explosion in your mouth. Okay, so I still gotta find something to eat when I get home. I don't really have anything to do, but oh my gosh, I just gotta tell you guys, if you guys I've recently become obsessed with this TV show, right? Actually obsessed. I think I need to be in the Guinness, what's it called? Guinness? Whatever. World Records book for the most binge watching. I'm telling you, I watch way too much TV. It actually freaks me out sometimes how much TV I can get through if I'm really enjoying it. So here I am, right? I started this TV show 2 days ago. Every season has 10 episodes, and I just finished season 2. So I'm starting season 3, and it was Morgan, you've watched 20 episodes of a TV show in 2 days. Girl, get a life. I feel so terrible, but I want to put you guys onto this TV show. If you guys have Netflix, and if you like period pieces, every single period piece. I will watch anything about kings and queens, about wars. I'll watch anything. It's great. I love all of that kind of stuff. It's this TV show called Turn, Washington Spies. It's literally about the American Revolution and how we're focused on this spy. It is so fucking good. like actually, because I'm obsessed with any kind of period piece, but it's so cool to actually watch one that's focused on how America became America, you know? Because usually the ones that I watch are about kings and queens in France and England that have nothing to do with America and that never overlap with that. And plus, usually the ones that I watch happen way before America even what the fuck? Even started. So it's really fun. And it's so cool because, you know, it's like real people. These are real spies that were actually alive back then, and they're retelling their story, and it's amazing. Go watch it. It's called Turn: Washington Spies. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I'm home and I'm home alone, so that will give me a chance to find something to eat, read. Yeah. All right. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I just sat down. Got my drink. Nice window open. My mom brought home some chicken minis yesterday, and they've been in the fridge, and I'm gonna eat them. I don't have permission to eat them, but I'm gonna eat them. So, yeah. So I have 100 pages left. It's 3 o'clock. I think a good thing that I can do is read 10 pages every hour, and I'll have the book done by 12. Okay, now I'm on page 710. Literally, this video has been going on for about 18 minutes, just me sitting here reading, so that means it takes me about 18 minutes to read 10 pages. That's way too fucking long. Oh my god. Ugh, my eyes hurt. My eyes actually hurt right now. Okay, I'm gonna start reading for now, but I'm excited because I am really excited to finish this book and get my review out and be done with it, honestly. Okay, so I just finished watching one episode of this new show that I actually just started watching last night. It's called The Wilds. It's an Amazon original TV show. It is so good. It is like so amazing. You guys ever watch a show, like you're watching the first 5 minutes of a TV show and you pause it because you want to make sure that this isn't a book? Because if it's a book, you will stop right then and there and you'll read the book first and then watch the show. I do that. I've started to do that recently with like everything because it's so fun to be able to experience like a story twice, but in different forms. So it's cool to read a book and then watch the show or watch the movie. So I had to check to make sure that this show wasn't a book because I was very, very set on stopping and just reading the book first. But it does not have a book, and that's fine too. So I just watched episode 2 of that show. It's great. It's if you guys have Amazon Prime, definitely go watch it. It just came out literally yesterday or 2 days ago. It's just about these girls who get washed up on an island. I know, cool. So yeah, I'm on page 710. Yeah, I gotta do what I said, which is read 10 pages. So that's my goal right now. It is almost 5 o'clock. No one's here. I'm still all alone. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm chilling. But I want to make more videos. Like, I don't know. I gotta think of something to make about us, and this didn't make sense. But anyways, bye. Tale is old as time, song is old as rhyme, beauty and the
bored right now. I'm trying to write down some video ideas in the middle of procrastinating finishing A Little Life. Who would have thunk it? And my dad's gonna be home in like 5 minutes, so I can't really film a whole new video right now. So yeah, I'm bored, but I have to read, and I'm still on page 710, and it's almost 5:15. Help me.
Hey guys, quick update. It's the next day. I'm not done with the book. I'm on page 740. What page I'm on? Actually, I think I'm a little farther. Oh, okay. I'm on 760. So much has happened. Obviously I have 40 pages left, so not that much. I'm almost done. I will finish today. What time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock. I just woke up. Yeah, so just a quick recap of what I've read so far. They're dead. Car accident. Willem, Sophie, and Malcolm. So we're just reading a normal freaking page, and all of a sudden the writing is talking about the red light and a driver didn't stop, and I'm like, oh my god, that is literally a crash is about to occur. And so yeah, they crashed, and like in the crash they're talking about how Sophie's body was literally crushed, like she was unrecognizable. Willem was ejected through the windshield, and then they said his face hit a tree, so he was also unrecognizable, and Jude had to identify him by a birthmark. And Malcolm was brain dead, and they took him off the ventilator after 4 days. So yeah, that's where we're at. I don't even know what else to say. I don't know what that was, but anyways, I'm gonna finish the book, and I'm gonna get my final review out of here. So stay tuned.
Hey guys, so it's been a while. Same day. I don't even know what day, but it's the same day. It's nighttime right now. I have finished the book. I actually finished the book hours ago, but I did finish the book. I went ahead and I put it in my Goodreads, and I wrote my review on it. So if you want to read what I wrote down, then in the description box below, my Goodreads is linked, so go check that out. I gave it 5 stars. It was a great book. It really was. I feel like when I got to the halfway point of this book, I was very confused. I was very unsure, and I was unsure of how it was going to end, because in my head I was thinking there's no way this book has a happy ending. Like, there's no way. I wouldn't believe it. I just couldn't fathom that. And then when you have Willem and you have Jude and you put them in a relationship together, and you see their love, and you see how much Willem cares about him, and see Jude open up and tell him his stories. I mean, it's such a uplifting and very crazy thing how they all just they fit together. They did it. It worked out. It was beautiful. It was great. And I was like, as soon as they got together and their relationship flourished, I was like, this could be their happy ending. Like, this book might have a happy ending after all. But it didn't. Like I said in my last clip, they died in the car crash. Malcolm brain dead, and they pulled the plug on him. Sophie crushed, and Willem dead, face unrecognizable. And then Jude just goes into this really bad slump, if you want to call it that. You know what I mean? It was just it was so sad. Like, he pulled away from everybody. He would pretty much starve himself, or make himself super weak so that he would hallucinate Willem. And he sort of figured out how to make himself so weak to where he could see Willem. And I don't know, it was just really sad. He was losing all this weight, and then he remembered the promise that he made to Harold that he would not kill himself. And then he was like, but if I just stop eating, then I'm not really breaking your promise, because it's just happening on its own. Trying to find a loophole out of his promise to his dad. I don't think I went over this, but back, if we go way back, when we first heard about Dr. Trailer, I was so confused. Like, who is this Dr. Trailer? And then we finally found out how he hurt his back and his legs, and it was just terrible. Like, what? You have him in your basement and you feed him, and then you want sex from him, like fucking everybody. Why does he have to meet the worst fucking people ever? Like he gets out of the monastery, he gets out of all that shit, right? And he's like sleeping on a tree, and he wakes up in someone's car, and then he's in a basement, and he's fucked again. Whatever. Oh my god, just fast forward all that. He runs over him with a car. I'm getting loud. Let me calm down. Okay. Yeah. That was Dr. Trailer. Right? If we go back to when they all died, and he's depleting. He's not doing well. And then Andy gets the intervention, so all his friends are in it, and they're making him eat. You have to see me this day. You have to go see Dr. What's his name? Dr. Loman, something weird like that. And he's like, I never have control over my life. Like, you're making me eat, you're making me see this therapist. I don't want to do any of that shit. You're putting a feeding tube down. I don't want it. When can I make my own decisions? And it's so depressing, because as much as I believe in a person making their own decisions, it hurts to know where his decision making is coming from. It hurts to know that he wants to make these decisions due to the horrible tragedy and the pain that has been bestowed onto him, the pain that he's been through. It hurts to know that none of this shit had to happen. None of it had to happen. Can you imagine his life if he was born to Julia and Harold? Can you imagine? Honestly, I wrote this in my review on Goodreads. I was like, it makes me grateful of my life. Like, all the shit I talk about, like things that annoy me about my life, or things that I get upset about. You just have to close your eyes and realize how lucky you are, because it's all luck. You can't decide who you're born to, who raises you, how they treat you, how they love you, how they show their love, how they teach you who you are. I mean, Jude was taught to hate himself. One of these pages says that whenever he smiles, he covers his mouth, and they talk about how he started doing that because one of the brothers in the monastery told him that he has an ugly smile, so he just inherently just hides his smile when he laughs. And it was just such a depressing thing to realize how much you change yourself and how much you don't even realize the changes that you make due to what other people say. And of course, when you're a child, you listen to what they say because that's all you have. I rely on you for food. I rely on you for shelter. I don't know how to do anything by myself. I feel stuck and helpless. So whatever you do, whatever you say, is what it is. Yeah, okay. And, I mean, we sort of switch perspectives, and we're with Harold, and he's pretty much talking about how he really wished that he was saying how he would try to make Jude make promises to him so he would be sure that Jude wouldn't kill himself. Like he was like, if I say, hey, you know, you want to go on this trip in a couple years, and he says yes, at least he's made that promise, so I know he will not kill himself until after the trip. Like these really crazy, creepy, depressing ways to manipulate a person to not die. To not die. But he does die. Jude does die. Jude kills himself. I think if I remember it correctly, a big needle, like really wide. I don't even know how wide they said, but wide needle into his vein. Put air in his veins, and it gave him a stroke, and he died. And Andy had told Harold that it was painless, but Harold looked it up and he saw that it would have been a very painful way to die, because I mean the needle was so thick and wide that it would have hurt a lot. And then it was so creepy and depressing because it was like right after Jude died, everybody died. I was like, what kind of book is this, bro? Like the last page I read, everyone in the book has died. I don't know what to take away. I mean, obviously I know what to take away, but it's depressing to know that these characters didn't really get decided. They didn't get it. They just didn't get the life that I wish they would have. They didn't get it. Yeah, okay. It says page 812. But if I cannot say that I didn't know how he would die, I can say that there was much I didn't know. Not at all. Not after all. I didn't know that Andy would be dead 3 years later of a heart attack. Or Richard 2 years after that of brain cancer. You all died so young. You, Malcolm, him, Elijah of a stroke when he got 60. A citizen when he was 60 as well of pneumonia. In the end, there was and is only JB. Bro, why is JB all alone, man, guy? Like, come on. JB all alone. And then skip. And now JB is 61 and I am 84, and he has been dead for 6 years and you have been dead for 9. Oh my God, just the punches that they're throwing at my face in the last few pages, it really hurt my soul. And then he died, his will stuff came for everybody, and Harold and Julia left I guess another 12-page letter of everything that happened in his life, like everything from Dr. Traylor to the brother Luke in the monastery and the hotel rooms, all of his shit, all of his life, and why, so they can understand why he was the way he was. Really sad. Wow. This book was a lot. It was a whirlwind of everything, but mostly sadness. Yeah, mostly sadness. 15 pages? So that's my review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have to take a night to just get through this, but I will. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.